Confringo.
These Merlin trials won't get the best of me.
Revelio.
Could it be a Merlin trial?
Revelio. Lumos. Lumos. Revelio. Incendio. Accio. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. 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 Expelliarmus. Incendio. Revelio. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio.
Abandoned long ago, no doubt.
Incendio. Revelio. Incendio. Confringo. Revelio. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. 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 Expelliarmus. Protego. Stupefy. Expelliarmus. Leviosa. Expelliarmus. Defendo. Flupetto. Glacius. Yes. Revelio. 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 Revelio.
I should investigate.
Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
What do you have in store for me this time?
Potato. Confringo. Revelio. 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 Reparo. Revelio. Reparo. Revelio. Reparo.
Man himself will be proud.
Revelio.
Lumos. Lumos. Lumos.
Revelio.
Lumos.
Revelio. 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 Incendio. Revelio. Incendio. Revelio. 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 Incendio. Dagger. Incendio. Incendio. Revelio.
Lumos.
Revelio. Revelio. Capulso. Revelio. 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 Revelio.
Come here, Crockmite. No, too hard.
You're not going to hurt me.
No one takes one of my own and lives to tell of it!
You come to the wrong place, child. But warm you up.
Confringo! I'll watch the light go out of it.
There you go.
Confringo!
Is that the best you got? Confringo!
Confringo!
Time to get... You little coward! Hang on! I haven't even had to turn yet! Get back here or I'll have you stewed right...
Confringo.
I bet that one hurt. You haven't got... You just got... Risotto! You never stood a chance.
Revelio.
Too tired to put on your robe?
Revelio.
I hope those assignments were
I've completed all of my tasks, Professor Onai.
very well done. Although I must admit, I did have something of a premonition that you would follow through. Now, as you have no doubt sharpened your perception by completing my assignment, I am curious, based upon the knowledge that once present, And even one's past may reveal traces of what is to come. What do you see in your own future?
I honestly don't know, Professor.
At times, the future is murky to us all. As with rippling water, one must wait for things to settle before the reflection becomes clear. But this talk of tomorrow should not divert us from your present success. I shall inform our good deputy headmistress of your exemplary performance. And if that performance is any omen of what your future may hold, then I, for one, see great things. Channel your magic towards your targets. That is hardly appropriate. You have it! Now, why not practice the new spell on the training dummy?
Descendo.
Excellent. I think you have it.
Revelio.
Professor, do you have a moment?
I do?
I was wondering how you decided to teach divination.
The art of divination is an important yet often misunderstood branch of magic. Those of us who possess the sight are rare. And, as is often the case with the unique among us, we can frequently be misread, even feared. When I was granted the opportunity to teach others about my gift and the good it can do, I was most grateful.
I see. Natty told me that you and she moved here from Uganda, where she had attended Wagadu.
Yes, Natsai and I both loved Uganda and Wagadu, but we are happily settled here now. I had foreseen such a change, but did not know the details until it occurred. I was glad of the outcome. You would be wise to remember that the consequences of our actions are complex. And so, divining what is to come is not as simple as gazing into a crystal ball or studying the bottom of a teacup.
I find it truly intriguing, even if I don't fully understand it.
Intriguing. That is one word for it. And I'm certain you will come to understand many things more deeply in the days ahead. You are a student at Hogwarts, after all. It cannot have escaped you that we in the Wizarding world are forever navigating the seemingly inexplicable.
Of course, Professor.
Now, I know that we both have places to be. Not because I have the sight, mind you, but because I am a professor and you are a student. I have enjoyed our conversation.
Revelio. Descendo.
At some point, you must stop preparing and put your newly honed skills to the test outside of the classroom.
Welcome, everyone. I see you've already met some of the many beasts we study in this class. Though be advised, none of these creatures should be taken lightly. They are all in their own way dangerous, especially if one does not know how to handle them properly. Now, it seems many of you are out of practice. Let's take some time to review the basics of how to care for a beast, shall we? Miss Sweeting, would you please assist our new student with the lesson today?
Yes, Professor Howen. Hello, I'm Poppy Sweeting. Don't worry about Professor Howen's speech. She over-exaggerates sometimes. All the beasts in class are perfectly safe. Oh!
Miss Sweeting, pay attention, please. The tongue of a puffskein can be a slippery devil.
Yes, Professor. Here, you can practice on Gerald. Just keep an eye out for his tongue. You can use my brush. Just be gentle. Oh, and think pleasant thoughts. I like to think it enriches his experience. That's lovely. I'm sure he feels much better. I think he might be hungry. Would you mind giving him some beast feed? What do you suppose the pellets taste like to Gerald? Pudding, I like to think. I think we can safely say that Gerald likes you.
That's good news. He seems very nice.
He is. Kindness is one of his best qualities, right after ambition. And cleanliness.
Good work, everyone. Now, let's make our way to the pens and select another beast. And please, do be careful as you feed and groom them. Miss Sweeting, why don't you show our new student to the Neasels in the farthest pen?
This way. The Neasels are over here.
Oh, couple of Neasel whiskers ought to get me a few canuts at least. Enough to buy something from Honeydukes. Stupid thing.
What in Merlin's name are you doing?
Tuss peculiar Poppy. Worried about a worthless little rodent.
Her name is Persephone!
Her name is Persephone!
That's really not funny.
Let's go.
Those two don't belong anywhere near this class. Poachers in training. Persephone was onto them instantly. Thank you for your help. Let's carry on. Feed and brush the Neasels just as you did with Gerald. The Neasels really took to you. They know a good egg when they see one. As do I.
It appears our time has come to an end. Please, now, where?
Hello, Professor. You wanted...
I did. How did you?
It was wonderful. I believe I'm really going to...
Good. You seem to understand that when beasts are properly controlled, some provide us with magically imbued material, which does not include torturing them for whiskers. Well done, by the way. Probably best to let me handle it.
Yes, Professor.
They're nearly as bad as the Savagers in Rookwood's poacher pack. Sadly, stumbling over dead beasts,
Surely the poachers can be brought to justice by someone.
An optimistic idea. Now, why? Professor Weasley has asked that I prepare some assignments designed to help you be on the lookout for my... Meanwhile, I also encourage you to study as many...
Psst, psst. Over here.
Do you need something, Poppy?
Thank you again for saying something to those brutes so that I didn't have... You were an augury at noon in the desert.
I certainly hope that's a good thing.
It's something my gran and I say. It means that something or someone is a what? At least that's what we decided.
I couldn't stand there and watch them harm the poor thing.
Actually, in light of that, there's someone I'd like you to meet.
You've intrigued me.
I'd hoped I would. I wouldn't take just anyone there. In fact, you're the first.
Really? Well, thank you, I think.
As I said, we think alike. Pleasant surprise. Quite the weather we're having. What do you think?
Poppy, where are you taking us?
It really is much better if I just show you. Don't worry, we're nearly there. It's just ahead. Stand back. Please meet Highwing. Isn't she just magnificent? Go on, introduce yourself to her. But be careful. You must always show hippogriffs the proper courtesy before you approach them. I knew it! I don't think I've ever seen a hippogriff take to someone this quickly. You can feed and brush her if you'd like. I come and check on her every once in a while. Bring her pasties, tell her what's going on in the castle. You wouldn't know from looking at her, but she's a dreadful busybody. So, what did you think of Highwing?
I thought she was brilliant. Can't believe...
I suspected you two might get...
Are you the reason students have been seeing hippogriffs flying above the Forbidden Forest?
Perhaps. Did you know that once you earn a hippogriff's trust, they'll all... I've seen it firsthand with her. It's a longer story, but I rescued her from poachers a few years back. Got her to safety and, well, she was... You may have noticed that poachers are something of a problem in the area, so I worry they could get her again. And I might not be the...
Professor Howin mentioned the poachers as well. She seemed to imply that we couldn't rely on the ministry.
I don't often agree with Professor Howin, but on that, I fear the poachers' influence is growing. I see them every day in the village. They're up to something.
That does seem strange. Sounds as if they're
Exactly. I think I'm going to look into it. Find out what's going on.
I think that's a fine idea.
And the more I know, the better I can...
You seem undeterred.
Oh, very well. I should be going, but we'll speak again.
Revelio. Revelio.
My friends and I lose track of the time whenever we're...
Accio. Revelio.
We're so engrossed in other.
Wonder if I can go that fast.
What do you think Black's wife is like? She must be...
Confringo. Revelio. Revelio.
Hello again, Mr. Moon.
Oh, I was hoping to see you again, my young friend. Gladwin Moon, Hogwarts caretaker, at your service. First, please allow me to apologise if I seemed a bit unsteady when we last met. I'm afraid I had a rather disconcerting encounter. Although I hear your visit to Hogsmeade was even more eventful than mine.
I suppose you could call it eventful. I certainly wasn't expecting a troll attack.
Oh, of course not. And from what I understand, the village was lucky you were there. In fact, my recent visit to Hogsmeade is the reason I was hoping to bump into you. I could use your help with something. Do you see that curious statue over there? Watch what happens when that light changes from day to night. We are fortunate to... Now, if you wouldn't mind humouring me for a moment, see if you can remove the moon from the statue. Go on, take the moon.
Revelio.
Odd little contraptions, aren't they? It seems the statue vanishes once the moon is removed. Which, incidentally, can only be done at night. Why don't you hold on to that one for now, and I'll explain more as we walk. Ever since that fateful day in the village, those curious statues have begun appearing about the castle. A fair number have been strewn around Hogsmeade. Someone, it seems, is trying to torment me.
Revelio.
You see, that day in Hogsmeade, I turned a corner and came face to face with a boggart, or shapeshifter, if you will, which takes the form of whatever scares you most. This one took the form of a demiguise.
A demiguise?
Yes. Terrifying creature that can see the future. Wholly unnerving. I encountered one when I was a lad in Korea. Terrible experience.
Revelio.
Those statues are demiguises. The moons, I assume, are an uninspired play on my name. Some jackanapes used a boggart to learn my greatest fear and use it against me. I have my suspicion as to the scoundrel or scoundrels responsible. It is my hope that they will slip up and reveal themselves as the statues disappear. That is why I need your help in removing the statues.
Why me?
A couple of reasons, frankly. First, your daring do against those trolls in Hogsmeade has gained you a reputation for fearlessness. Second, as macabre and hideous as a demiguise is, most would find You, however, have seen how they... I'm at my wit's end, young friend. I simply can't bring myself to go near them. In fact, I know of two statues right here in the faculty. Perhaps you could start simply by removing them, so,
I'd be glad to help you.
Oh, I knew I could... First, you know how to cast a disillusionment charm, correct? Next, you'll notice that the door is locked. However will you get in?
But what about curfew?
Curfew? Oh, tosh! I sense you're a bit like me when I was your age. Oh, the school was... And I took advantage of it. Oh, everyone loved... Now, you'll find one statue in the prefect's bathroom and the other in the hospital wing.
Revelio. Aloha Mora.
Well
Revelio.
done! You're in. Remember, use a disillusionment charm so no one claps.
Alohomora. Revelio. 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 Revelio.
If I catch a student in here, punitive measures will be taken. Caught you sneaking about, didn't I?
Revelio. 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 Hello, Hamora. Revelio.
How are your students getting along this year?
Rather poorly, I'd say.
Revelio.
It's still early. Perhaps they'll improve.
You say that every year, Matilda.
Leviosa. Revelio. This must be the prefect's bathroom. Revelio.
They're preparing for a rebellion. Brutes. Always mucking about, stirring up trouble. Perhaps Ranrock and Hilltop wouldn't be so combative if the Ministry would allow them to have weapons. One of those goblins planting a leaf and hunting his hat. Or hell may so. Anyway, I'm not afraid of a goblin rebellion. I don't think that's what that class is for.
She's right. Why don't you leave goblins alone, troll?
How can I speak to a prefect that way?
I'm a prefect too, you twit.
That's it. 50 house points.
Hello, Hamora. Revelio. Revelio. Yes. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Hello, Amora.